Hey squad, welcome back to another video. I got something new for you guys today. I've got a let's play, the beginning of a let's play through one of my favorite games. It's Deus Ex Human Revolution, number 1 of the Deus Ex, the more recent Deus Ex timeline. Now I'll explain a little bit more in the video about this, but you can skip past that if you want, because I'm going to explain it here so you can really hear me. I do have a lot of moments in the let's play you might notice where I'm trying to talk, but the background is a little bit loud, and so I'm just going to explain things through here so you guys can hear me say it, because while I'm talking, if there is dialogue or music or things that are happening while I'm talking in the video, they will overpower my voice, but that's kind of a good thing because it's important for you guys to hear all that while it's happening in the game. So I'll explain it here as well. Back into it. It's one of my new favorite games, sort of new universes. Just the world building that they do in these games is great. The gameplay is awesome. You can do stealth, you can go in guns a-blazing. It's up to you. And the dialogue, the voice acting is pretty good, and just the storytelling, I love it, and sort of the cinematography of some of the cutscenes is also really great too. So overall, love the game, love the aesthetic, love a lot of things about it. But I think one of the main things that I like I said, is the world building and the storytelling, and it's got a lot of deep stuff in it, right? So a little background about the game is that it's in a world in the future where people can get augmented. They can get cybernetic enhancements to their bodies. In some cases, it's just to better their lives. In some cases, it's actually to help them. People, soldiers and victims of war who are amputees. They can replace limbs that have gotten lost. They can better enhance their lives. They have neurological enhancements which help you think faster, think better. They have social enhancers. Maybe people who are socially awkward. They can get these enhancements to help themselves and help better their lives, right? And kind of one of the themes that's at the root of both of these games is, should you do that, right? Essentially, God did not make people that way, so why are we doing that to ourselves? Why are we sort of slandering his image, essentially, is one side of the argument. And then the other side of the argument is, why not go through this, if we can evolve ourselves into this next phase of, human evolution, why not go there? Why not do it, right? And so that's kind of like a theme that's at the base of both of these games, and right out of the gate you'll see that it's already, it starts to present itself. And so there's this whole story to the game. There is a villain. It's a classic video game. You're a hero, you're a protagonist fighting against a villain, but behind all of that there's also this whole philosophical debate going on within the game as well. So really well done, really cool. So I enjoyed this game when I first played it, and I just wanted to do a playthrough for you guys. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end of the episode. Hi everybody, welcome to our Let's Play of Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut. So we're going to just start a brand new game here. Beat the game before, but there's a couple other achievements and things like that we need to do. So we're going to get into it. One of the achievements that we need to do is the Pacifist one, meaning that we don't kill anybody. So we're going to do the just normal version. Tell me a story is fine, but too easy. I'm going to give you guys a nice little challenge. So again, we're going to go through and go for the Pacifist run. Now, the way that it works is that with a Pacifist run, you can't kill any characters. You don't want to do any lethal knockouts, knockdowns, kill anybody. The only people you can kill are the bosses. Let's watch this first story.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rates. They will do as we say. I still think we should wait for the referendum. We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month. But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Seraph wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
That's a diabolical question.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Seraph that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Seraph Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Laza reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
I always love how he says that before
Something
he actually
wrong?
takes the phone away from his mouth.
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Thanks, mate. Alrighty, so just a couple of ground rules here through the Let's Play. A lot of the world building in this game is done through reading newspaper articles, books, you know, like small short story books, emails, things like that. So there's a lot of reading that's done. What I'm going to do is I'll open up each page for you guys to see, and if you want to spend the time reading it, pause the video and read through it, and then just unpause when you're done. That way you guys can move through the videos at a pace that is easiest and most convenient for you. I will spend the time reading through certain things that I think are super important, but for people who like to get a little bit more of the lore and a little bit more of the world building, you can spend the time reading through each thing if you'd like to. Just pause the video whenever those articles are open, and feel free to read through at your leisure. Yeah? Alright, so getting back into it, let me just make sure also that my sensitivity is good. That's good. Alrighty. So, for example, here's the first book.
Patient X.
That's nothing,
This
Adam.
is a pretty
Just
important one. I do
some of the
suggest
research. Look, we
everybody
really have to go.
takes the time to pause and read through the book. Okay. And then I believe there's a newspaper in here. Yep.
Are you coming?
In a second.
This again kind of showcases some of the stuff that's going on, so you can pause through and read that. And there's actually some
You know, you really should get in the habit of
fun little
locking your
info
computer,
here.
Meg.
I know.
In
Frank
Megan's
gets on me about
computer,
it, too.
you get to find out that Adam and Megan were together as a couple at one point, you know, so that's fun.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Again, she's expressing concern about what about if they ask about patient X, and David is saying you're legally protected. It's confidentiality agreements and all that kind of stuff. And you find out
Hey,
that she's trying
stop
to get.
reading my emails.
You see, she gets defensive about this email, right? So go ahead and take the time to read this one. Actually, I'll read it for you guys. It says, "Hey, Megan. I know you had some questions about the files I sent. Sorry about all the graphs earlier, but that sample was nothing short of groundbreaking, and I got excited. I don't suppose you could tell me where you got it? The short answer to the original breakdown I sent you is this. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable, and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We've been working with VersaLife's new chaos model genome matrix, which is trying to apply fractal mathematics to the study of genetic mutation. In essence, we've been trying to
Please,
predict
Adam,
the future of human
I'm nervous
evolution
enough.
using past mutations stored in the database of our mitochondria, which is passed uninterrupted from ancestral Eve through our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you sent fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. We're talking about someone who's ahead of the genetic curve by one step, maybe two. Do you know what this could mean for medicine alone? You have a living, breathing Nobel
And I
Prize
thought
on your
women
hands.
were the ones who kept
The thing
men
is,
waiting.
I can't tell you if this is a natural leap in evolution or something done to the mother while the baby was in vitro. But I do know that this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria don't lie. Rebecca. So, this email has something to do with patient X. So she's talking about this person who's a leap or two ahead of the evolutionary curve is patient
David's
X.
waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarah.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right, I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of Eric. You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading than
Visitors
confirms your
must
theory.
become
I'll ask
at all
David to consider
times.
it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything,
That's
Adam.
where the guy's
The work we're
real.
doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
It's not all
Another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
You're the one who was
Nia,
backing up.
you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed, this is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Interesting.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work.
You're right. A teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, But neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
No, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plans.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too.
You know what I like about this as well?
About a lot of things.
Even if I didn't take
Adam,
the time to read that email earlier,
There's something
from her
Good
mom
evening.
that mentions that they were together. As a
Pritchard.
like the dialogue still.
So,
gives
are we
you
all
the-
ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarah has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientists' implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen,
Confidence.
how wonderful to see you both.
Yeah.
Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest and encrypted GPL trackers.
Alright, here we are. We're gonna make our way here to talk to David Sarah.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go. Okay. So, something key. There we go. Something key about this as we make our way through, especially this section of the game. This is the earliest
Pritchard.
point in the game.
Where's Megan? She reported yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microcam labs.
This
I
is
think
the
she's
part
running.
that usually people mess
Must
up
have been a
on.
serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on
And
her?
that is because
I'm trying,
in
but the
this
intellicams
moment,
aren't responding.
the only thing you have
There's
is combat
interference
weapons.
coming from somewhere.
Lethal gun.
Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
That's
Pritchard.
the only way you have to
Pritchard.
fight enemies. Well, we discussed that. We don't want to do that. We want to be pacifists. We want to take people down the honorable way. So what we have to do in this section is we have to just try to sneak past all the enemies. We don't want to try to raise the alarm or get them to trigger them to see us or do something like that. Wow. No. So sometimes what I'm going to try and do as well, I don't want to focus too much time on it because I end up having to save a lot if I do that. It'd be a little odd. But something I'm going to try to do, along with the Pacifist run, is get the called, I think, Foxiest of the Hounds, which is another run you can do where you don't raise any alarms. You don't trigger any alarms. The way it works is you have like 3 stages. You have white, like in your map, you have a white moment. You have let's just get in here. Yep, there they are. Got there. Coming down the stairs. There's yellow alarm, which is kind of like suspicion, and then there's red alarm, which is where they are alarmed and they are on the search for you.
Lost. I'll be ready if he tries again.
So, those are the 3 levels of alarm, and in some cases, sometimes it forces you into yellow alarm. There are some like forced levels like that, so that doesn't count. It has to get to the red alarm. So it's not past them there. We're successful there. We don't have to kill anybody. But you know, there are some moments that it's just hard. I'm gonna try and do the Foxiest of the Hounds for you guys as well, but I'm not gonna be super pressed about it. I want you guys to just enjoy it. Like right now, they may have already seen me through the window. Because obviously, they're searching me. Yeah, they definitely saw me. So that may have already that achievement may already be out. So we're definitely gonna at least do
Where'd you go?
Pacifist. Yeah, because that's definitely they definitely saw me. So we're just gonna do Pacifist. That sucks. You know what? No. You know what? Let's try maybe. What's the latest autosave? Probably right before that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, this time they haven't noticed me. Okay, so yeah. That's worth that. I mean, so that's kind of like, I don't want to do that too many times, so I'm not gonna like try super hard. But for something like that, that's as stupid as me just standing up or crouching past this doorway, you know, like you guys deserve a quick little reset. Worried about this guy closest to me. Let's see what happens. When this other guy starts walking in the other direction. Okay. As soon as he turns around, go, walk. Why are you still? Darn it. Now they're down the far side. So towards where we're going. Maybe try to move it. Here's what we're going to do. Over here. This time it'll line up a little bit better. Yep. Okay. Okay, we did. I think I raised the yellow alarm.
Hello? If anyone's hiding here, you better come out.
Yeah, so I probably just raised the yellow one. I can't actually see it because I don't have the... Well, you'll see. Okay, we made it. No, no. Jensen, yes. It's me. No. Shoot, it's right at me. Just runs away. Yeah, this is a hard room, so good. We just got a little auto-save there. This is a hard room. The hardest part is actually leaving the room. That's when I've raised the most suspicion. This part I'm fine with. It's right here. These two guys, and they never quite stop looking away. It's hard. Okay. I should have gone just there. But... Oh! That worked. Okay. Ready? And... Nope. That other guy just turned around. Okay, this way I can see both of their faces. Okay, yeah, I think I just triggered the yellow. Oh! What is she doing this person there? Oh, Jensen got wrecked. Who's that guy he's carrying?
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
So now we kind of get like the intro credits and intro into Adam Jensen.
It was a glass.
So part of the world building in this game is right now it's a series of 2 games. I would totally be stoked if there was more. They've set themselves up to do more games. But right now there's 2. There's this one right now, Human Revolution. And there's a second more recent one.
Yeah, he's not getting
Mankind.
Careful insertion of ERCC
And we've got now Adam Jensen. He should be dead. But in this world, in this futuristic world, they augment, people can get augmented. That is,
I love you.
essentially cybernetic advancements. Something something
Haven't you lost enough people today?
Eye enhancements, focusing eye,
We're seconds away.
or in my case, I ended up getting smart vision,
It's why you can take it.
kind of see them through walls, certain things like
Miraculous.
brain implants, something called a pacing pad, which is like a social enhancer, people do their personality, things like that. So Adam Jensen essentially becomes entirely
On the info. Give me the telecom package.
Here you are. Introduction to Deus Ex Human Evolution. And that'll probably do it for episode 1. Just like a nice little intro into the game for you guys. This is kind of like the prologue, right? So there you go. There you guys have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And that's it for episode 1. Thanks. Alright guys, so that was it for episode 1. Like I said, that's kind of like the prologue mission for the game, and really gets you introduced to the characters and into Adam Jensen as his sort of augmented super spy self. You sort of see how he comes to life, as an augmented person. So I hope you guys enjoyed that prologue mission, and I'll see you guys on the next one for episode 2. Thank you so much.